join the gang. Anyway, what is it? 6 or 7 cups of tea, guys? 6 or 7 cups of tea from one tea bag, and somebody has said it's as much as 15. So now, would you introduce yourself and say hi to everybody?
Hi, I'm Jan Evertson.
Okay.
I have a big unit.
And you got it how long ago?
5, 8 months ago.
Okay. Would you tell what your experience has been? Don't worry
Yeah,
about it. We're just going to.
Well, I'm trying the water. It helped my painful feet. I had like blood sugar problems and it caused pain in my feet. I could hardly walk without shoes on my hardwood floors. Yeah, and then I noticed I could just get up and go, and I was like, oh, that's great. So, my son has lupus, and I want to do everything for his inflammation. And I'm not worried about my blood sugar that much anymore because I know if I drink enough water, it helps, you know.
Which is fabulous.
With everything, so.
Which is fabulous.
Yeah. So
Well,
I like it.
thank you, Jen. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to take this. I haven't done this little test, but we're going to do it with a glass of water. That's tap water. We're going to put some carrots in here, and then we're going to do the same thing with the yeah, these are. Jeannie, do you use this for the acid or the alkaline water?
Which one?
For soaking.
I think you need 11.5.
Actually, we're not even going to try to do this, but I'll just tell you so you know. This, when you put regular water in here, it just comes out. It comes out clean. It looks like water. When you put the kangen water in and soak it for both of them for about 2 or 3 minutes, it looks like a toilet seat that hasn't been flushed for about 3 days. Only everything's orange instead of brown. I mean, it is so nasty looking. You can't even believe it. And if you guys have a machine, I would recommend that you do it. And one thing that I haven't done yet is to have everybody take a close look and see what our water in southeast Iowa is like. Would you pass this around and take a close look in both ends? And this is what a filter had done in less than 2 years.
Yikes.
Yeah, so that's what goes in our stomach.
It's only 2 years.
No, 2 years.
What kind of filter is that?
That's just one of these little filters that they sell at the plumbing store.
So what, this was clear?
Yeah, clear, and look in the pipes. I mean, it's pretty scary.
Yikes.
So we're just going to do an abbreviated test. I hope that this was enough for people to see, but if you will please, when you get home, if you don't have one of the new DVDs yet, this is amazing. It runs like 4.5 hours. It has all kinds of material on it that go from the presentation itself to all kinds of testimonies from doctors and people that are health practitioners, and it has an explanation of the business system, the business part of the NAGIC program. So I'm going to talk with you, if we don't have any problems with that, about part of the business, because there's more to this. When we got the system, we got it for ourselves, okay? But now, if you don't mind, can you tell me what has happened, guys, with Dennis? Dennis is the person who brought them in. Dennis is one of the hardest working guys I know. He has a milk route. He has 7 kids, 9 people in the family.
9 kids.
Pardon?
9 kids.
9 kids?
Yeah.
That's even
Well,
more
2
scary.
are gone now, I think so.
Okay,
2
so
less tax deductions.
and he makes very, I mean, I don't see how anybody can make it.
He's driving this truck right now.
Yeah, and he's a wonderful guy, and he is a cancer survivor. He had testicular cancer. He lives in Washington. We met him at the Jefferson County Fair, and we just happened to start talking with him. He's in the booth next to ours, and he says, hey, I know about this. I know about acidity, alkalinity. I've studied it. I'm a cancer survivor. I didn't want to ever have to take chemo, but I had to live. So he just said, I can't afford to get a system, but I'm going to get one. He got a system several months ago, and as soon as he did, Dennis was just shocked when he heard about some of the people that are like you and I, that have no experience in being high-powered marketers, salespeople, business people, but people that are housewives, people that are clerks, people that are working, you know, with the street department. There's one fella who's a cop, a black cop in Brooklyn, and he makes $185,000 a year as a police officer. I guess he deals with drugs and this and that. And in the second year he worked after he got his system, he made more with an adjunct than he did with his salary job. So we're going to give I hope that you'll forgive me for this. I'm pretty proud of this. We just got this yesterday. I've had it enlarged, and if somebody would like to know what you can do, we've worked part-time since we got our system, right, honey? Mm-hmm. And Christy, would you come over here and help me with this and verify that this is all true? What does that say?
Jean E. Kern.
Okay, what does this say?
Results by distributor.
Okay, and what does this say? Accumulated amount. Okay, and what does this say?
91.
Okay, so since we've started in February, there are 4 pages, and this was our last one, and so we have 91 now. The way that this works is there are 6 steps, and it's called 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6A, and when you hit 6A, you're at the top level. When you begin, you get $285 just as a reference commission. You don't have to do any of the work. After 10, you draw 570. After 20, you draw 855. And after, what is it, Victor, 20?